Human rights with this video that shows over 1,000 Muslim men attacking 20 Ahmadiyya followers in Western Java. At least 3 people were beaten to death in the violence earlier this month. There has been a rising number of attacks on religious minorities in the last few years. The Setara Institute, a non-governmental group that monitors religious freedom, says attacks on the Ahmadiyya, who many Muslims consider to be heretics, went from 3 in 2006 to 50 in 2010. Violence against Christian groups also has risen. In 2010, protests by Muslim groups against the building of a church in the Jakarta suburb of Bekasi turned violent and 2 pastors were stabbed. Recently, Muslim protesters attacked 2 churches in central Java. Human rights organizations say the Indonesian government must do more to protect minorities. Fundamentalist Muslim organizations like the Islamic Defenders Front have been accused of organizing the violence. Murhali Barda, the group's leader in Bekasi, says he supports diversity but will not tolerate other groups trying to convert Muslims or insulting the religion.
Ini bukti Islam radikal itu ada. Teroris itu lahir dari jamaah yang mendengarkan dakwah ustaz-ustaz semacam ini. Ini kenapa saya merasa penting, karena ini bukan cuma ancaman ke saya pribadi, tapi ini adalah bukti bahwa terorisme itu mereka membenarkan yang melalui ajaran Islam. Mereka mempunyai pembenaran bahwa radikalisme dan terorisme itu, perintah membunuh itu berdasarkan dari ajaran Islam. Jadi jangan bilang lagi bahwa terorisme itu tidak punya agama, ngawur itu. Jangan bilang lagi. Terorisme itu punya agama, dan agamanya Islam.
The Quran really, for instance, if you look at anti-Semitism, has more anti-Semitism in it than, for instance, Mein Kampf, a book of another totalitarian, violent ideology. So I rather would have no Quran at all, as we, in Holland at least, have outlawed Mein Kampf as well. I believe that the Quran and the Islam, more especially, might be dressed up as a religion. It has a holy book, it has a temple, it has imams, but in reality it's not so much a religion, but more an ideology.
So you can understand what I'm saying.
I have translation.
No, I know you have translation, but I just want to make sure you get it right. There will come a day that we will see far more radical extremists and terrorists coming out of Europe because of the lack of decision-making, trying to be politically correct, or assuming that they know the Middle East and they know Islam and they know the others far better than we do. And I'm sorry, but that's pure ignorance.
Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all who deserve peace, and no peace for the criminals, the Bible say. The criminals of Muhammad, they attacked one of our churches in Nice, which actually I visited last year. Those filthy dogs, filthy animals. Pigs are better than you. Filthy terrorist, attacking an old woman and beheading her. I mean, what I can describe you more than, I don't know what to say. How disgusting Islam is. For years and years and years, the stupid atheists all over Europe, they label anyone who exposes Islam as a phobic. He have a phobia. You stupid atheist, look what you have been done. You sponsor this devil, and now the devil is hunting you and the Christians. You defended the devil for years. Even in England, they made a ban list for anyone to speak against Islam. You cannot come to England. This is how much they sponsor the filth of Muhammad. And now they are wondering what's wrong. They are wondering what's wrong. As if they have no idea what's wrong. How many newspapers in France, they mention the word Islamophobia a year? Is it really a phobia, or it is a real dangerous cult? How many people beheaded, tortured, killed, raped, enslaved in the name of the cult of Muhammad in the last few years? And for how long, you coward, you keep saying this is not Islam? So this is what? The Sheikh of Al-Azhar University in Egypt, who is the highest authority for the garbage of Muhammad, he said, stop insulting Islam. We are against killing innocent people, but we are against you insulting our prophet too. So he's saying, if you don't do this, we don't do that. But remember, Islam was slaughtering people before you insult Islam. It doesn't matter if you insult Islam or not. Islam was slaughtering people before the cartoon and after the cartoon. The president of Chechnya, he made a threat to Macron saying, oh, you are making 1 billion Muslim. He was going to say maybe 1 billion terrorists. Angry. The stupid atheists, they sponsored Islam for many years. Long time. And until now, they opened their borders for them. They control France, they control England, they control Belgium, they control all of Europe. They don't have enough. They want more. Now, I decide today to show respect to Muhammad, because obviously if you don't respect Muhammad, you get killed. I mean, it's a nice religion. And they say to you, Islam means peace, which is false, because Islam means surrender. So I decide to start respecting Prophet Muhammad from now on more than before. In front of us here, we have a story of a woman. She was insulting Muhammad. She knew he's a fraud. She knew he's a scumbag. She knew he's a child molester. So she was speaking against him. So the owner of the slave who used to rape her, as always they do, and he had even kids from her, because she insulted Muhammad, he took his dagger and he inserted in her belly, as you see in the story here. One night she began to slander the Prophet and abuse him. Look at the crime, bigger crime. Insulting the Prophet, slandering the Prophet. So he took a dagger and placed it in her belly, and he pressed it, and he killed her. A child who came between her legs was smeared with the blood. That is the filthy Muhammad. So you want to open more mosques for them? You want to go in TV and bring me George Bush and Obama saying Islam is peace? You want to say to me ISIS does not present Islam? This is Muhammad. For how long we will keep lying, running away from the truth and saying Islam is a peaceful religion? Islam is not a religion. Islam is a filth. Islam is a cult. Islam is a garbage. Islam is a scumbag. Islam is racist. Islam is not made for a human. And then they brought the man to Muhammad in second morning. Actually, nobody arrested him or anything. They told him he killed her slave. So in the morning, Muhammad, he said, the one who did that, come to me. He assembled the people and said, I adjure by Allah, the man who done an action I adjure him by my right on him. He have right on them. He should stand up, jumping over the necks of the people, trembling. This is the blind man. He stood up. He sat before the prophet, the filthy prophet, and he said, "Oh Allah, Messenger of Allah, I am her master. She used to abuse you and disparage you. I forbid her, but she did not stop. I rebuked her, but she did not abandon her habit. I have 2 sons from her," because he was raping her. "And she was my companion in the bed. Last night, she began to abuse you and disparage you. So I took a dagger and put it in her belly and pressed it till I killed her." Thereupon, the ISIS prophet said, "Oh, be witness. Oh, be witness. Her blood is for free." And they are saying to you that those terrorists, they don't present Islam. Every scumbag who goes in TV and keep lying to us, saying ISIS is not Islam, Al-Qaeda is not Islam, those terrorists, they don't present Islam. How many times we heard this garbage? This is Muhammad. This is a story printed by Muslims, written by Muslims, considered authentic by Muslims, published by Muslims, taught to the children of Islam by Muslims. And yet you will get an idiot saying to you, Islam has nothing to do with this. So we will blame who? We will blame the terrorist or those who sponsor the terrorist? Atheists for the last 50 years, they are sponsoring terrorism. You brought them to Europe. You gave them papers, shelters. You did not check their qualification, their education, what they believe. Can they match with your society? Can they live in your society? Can they merge inside your society? What they want? You don't care. You just care for fighting Christianity. You are used to Christianity. This is why you don't understand why Islam is doing that. You used to insult us, and we say, God forgive you. God bless you. And now you cannot accept, how this is happening. You stupid idiot, you did that yourself. And it is time to pay for the crime you did. And now you will lose your security. You will lose your economy. What you will do? You have one of 2 choices. Either you ban Islamic laws, every mosque, and deport those who believe in the belief like terrorism. Send them back where they were coming from. Those who really truly believe in Muhammad is those who believe in this hadith. You see, all of them, they will say to you, oh, we condemn the killing, we are against the killing. But okay, do you believe in this or not? Muslims, do you believe in this or not? You're a prophet, he says, the one who insult me, her blood is for free. Do you agree with your prophet or not? They don't dare to say we don't agree. So what those speeches about we condemn the killing? This is the stupid propaganda for the fool. Behind the walls, all of them, they are praising the person who is doing the killing. And when I say all of them, who? I'm talking about those who believe in this. What is in front of us on the screen? Believe in what? Believe in Muhammad to be, he have the right to kill anyone who don't agree with him. And can you find me one Muslim who go to the mosque who don't agree with this? Which mosque is that? Which religion? But I can find you 100,000 atheists saying to you, Islam is not this. You idiot, this is Muhammad himself. Obviously Muhammad is not a Muslim then, because Islam is peace. So they lie to you, they fool you, and they give you false information, and they say to you, for years and years and years, Islam is peace, Islam is not about terrorism, we Muslim, we follow Prophet Muhammad who taught us to be terrorists. Terrorists? Here we go, this is Muhammad himself. This is Muhammad himself. But do you know why they are saying you are lying? Because they are ashamed of their filthy prophet. Otherwise they would say, yeah, this is true, we are proud of him. But because they are ashamed of him, they try to cover up. You're lying. You killed an old woman. And guess what? Religion is the religion of the terrorist attack in China, in front of the Forbidden City. Are they Buddhas? No. Hindus? No. Atheist? Communist? No. Christians? No. It is the followers of the peaceful religion. It's called Islam. Another reason to respect Muhammad, he is racist. He's a filthy racist. He said, who? The filthy Muhammad. Allah, messenger, between two brackets, peace be upon him, a lot of peace upon him, said, Allah created Adam when he created him, and he struck his right shoulder, and there emitted from it white offspring, as if they were white ants. This is a new scientific discovery. White people, if you are a white person, you are coming in from the right shoulder of Adam. And then maybe you do not notice why Muhammad, he said the right shoulder. In religion, the word right mean about being right, and the word left is about being wrong. So Muhammad is saying here from the first statement right away that the white people are born from the right place, and this is why later we will see they are right according to Muhammad. So they are born from the right shoulder of Adam, and they are white. And then he struck his left shoulder, which means shoulder of Adam, and from there were emitted from it black offspring. From where? From the left shoulder, which is supposedly the shoulder of sin, as if they were charcoal. And then he said, to those who've been emitted from the right shoulder, you go to paradise, which means the white. The white, you go to paradise. Are you white? You're going to paradise right away. And then they will say to you, Islam is against racism. Muhammad the slave owner, Muhammad the slave rapist, Muhammad the fascist, Muhammad the Nazi, Muhammad the KKK. Yet they say to you, Muhammad is against racism. And then they come to a black person and they try to fool him, make him believe that Muhammad is against slavery. Actually, Muhammad, he promised Muslims that when they go to heaven, they will have women who you can see through the marrow of their bones. Muhammad is trying to seduce his filthy terrorist, saying to them, oh, you know what? If you believe in me and kill for me and rape for me and torture for me, I will give you this.